So now that Eternal Atake is out and the wait is finally over, I'm seeing a lot of people already quick to dismiss this, say that it didn't live up to the hype, and even go as far as calling it mid. But the more I was listening through it, I really was thinking to myself like, damn, there's a lot of songs on here that I will probably never go back to. And in terms of my favorite Uzi projects, this is probably on the lower end of them. Like, to me, I can see why people would say that it didn't match up to the hype, but y'all gotta understand, the hype was already so big that he could have dropped something 10 times better than this, and people still would have been saying that it didn't match the hype. Honestly, this was like the new generation Carter 5, the way that everybody anticipated this album being, and all the setbacks that it had to come out. The odds were already against Lil Uzi to not match the hype that his own album created for itself. But more importantly, everybody's so quick to call it mid and say that it's not as good as they wanted it to be. But I can't help but think, all those people, all those Uzi fans that leaked his shit, how could you not think that that shit didn't play a role in how this Eternal Take came out? Do you know how many times this man has probably had to scrap this project because of the fact that 2/3 of an unfinished idea is out on the internet for everybody to consume? Because then watch, he puts the shit that's already been leaked in the final version. They're going to be bitching about how they've already heard it. Like, they're going to get mad at Uzi because they already heard the song, like it's his fault that the shit got leaked. Like, y'all hackers, bruh. Y'all that be leaking the music trying to bless everybody is low-key doing more harm than good in the grand scheme of things, because we're just trying to see our favorite artists eat. Alright, we're trying to see these people that were tuned into their creative artwork shine to the fullest capacity. And y'all are ruining their creative process to what they're trying to do. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Eternal Atake is low-key 3 different ideas that he had for the album that he just mashed together into one final product, because all of his shit just kept getting leaked in the past. And then they're gonna bitch and complain about the fact that it took 3 years and it's like, oh, it's not worth the wait. Like, damn, y'all be so quick to just applaud the people that serve you mid at a consistent pace. Like, y'all literally just be getting fast food ass content and then give hell to the people who actually want to step back and like focus on the quality of their product, you know? It's crazy, bro. Or everybody wants to pay attention to the creatives and critique creatives, but not give creatives the time to create. Where's the logic in that, my guys? Shit was probably stressful as fuck to make. For somebody who's leaking music, y'all gotta ask yourselves, are y'all really fans or are you doing more damage than good? Because y'all made this 100 times harder on Uzi than it had to be. Uzi was still able to come out on top, but imagine what the one would have sounded like without all the pressure of having to start over from scratch and do it again. There was probably a lot of gems in those leaks that didn't make the final cut because they got leaked that would have been better for the project. In the grand scheme of it, you're doing everybody a disservice because you're fucking up the artistic final product that these people that were tuned into is no longer able to do because a lot of their shit is already out to the public. The top comment is the meaning of the album is to reveal the truth about what garbage really is. It's like, bro, I'm starting to realize a trend of people being so quick to shit on something for a quick laugh. But then the fact that there's so many people trying to get that quick laugh, people start believing like that's the popular opinion. Your comment is 7 hours ago, and the album came out like 10 hours ago. Motherfucker gave his opinion like it was due at 11:59. Like, what, bro? Give it some time. Let it sit and marinate. God damn. That's probably the worst trait about media in today's age. Shit comes and goes so fast. Nobody's able to form a real thought out opinion on most things because in 24 hours or less, it's already on to the next thing. It's like, damn. We need to start having like a set deadline or like a bare minimum amount of listens through an album to determine whether that shit's mid or fire. But we gotta allow for some type of grace period to fully analyze what is being watched. The same people calling it mid has been the same people harassing his DMs for a solid 2.5 years now. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Baby, I can't go on, so I gotta tell you when I write this song. So I gotta tell you when I write this song. So I gotta tell you when I write this song. Baby, I can't go on, so I gotta tell you when I write this song. So I gotta tell you when I write this song. So I gotta tell you when I write this song.